Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, I told y'all before in my YouTube post that I wasn't going to make a video on this. I said what I said in the YouTube post, but as the video circulated today, man, I couldn't help but to make a video on this. I feel it's a couple lessons we could learn from this. First and foremost, RIP Mendenhall2x, man. It was a tragic video. I know a couple of y'all already seen it. For the ones that didn't, I'm gonna leave a link to it in the bio. Y'all make your own conclusions from it. You know I can't post it because YouTube, they got all type of not copyright, but restrictions, and you know, they'll wave your video down. So like I said, I want to speak on this because that video in itself could teach us a lot of lessons. Not only that, it already seems a little fishy as to what they said went on. So like I said, we just gonna talk about it, and y'all give me your opinion on how y'all feel in the comment box below after the video. Alright, so like I said, man, the guy named, was it Dontarius Johnson, better known as Mendenhall2x. I feel he was more than just a Pooh Shiesty affiliate too. He was actually a rapper himself, known to, like, amongst other Memphis rappers, you know, and rappers in general. But you know, like, the whole media trying to make it seem like he just Pooh Shiesty affiliate and he's just gang related. Nah, man. You know, they all trying to paint the picture like this was some type of retaliation and it was gang related, but it really wasn't, according to the news that they put out there. So like I said, we're going to dig a little further into the situation, dissect it a little better. But before we get into that, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you aren't. You know, I swear, it's lit here. So join the Anonymous gang so you can stay in tune with this fire content. Now, it says here, according to police, Mendenhall was at the wrong place at the wrong time, as he was caught in a crossfire of a man trying to gun down another man who stole his car. Channel 3 News in Memphis reports that earlier in the day, a 20-year-old man named Noah Jones called the police and said that his black Chevy Camaro had been stolen at gunpoint in front of his home. Now, when I first heard this, I'm thinking, why is Mendenhall sitting here stealing cars? Why is he? But let's go further. We're gonna see. That was just the first thing that came into my mind. I'm like, what does this have to do with Mendenhall? I know he's not out stealing cars. He raps about getting money. He's a Pooh Shiesty, quote unquote, affiliate, like they said. So I doubt he's out here stealing cars. Anyway, it says apparently Jones didn't want to wait for the police and found a juvenile male at a gas station the same time Mendenhall was entering the store. Jones and 3 other men opened fire, killing both men, but Jones was also shot in the leg during the incident, sending him to the hospital and later being arrested and charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Now, this is why, like I said, I'm not into that whole sharing anybody's death, you know, posting about it. It's weird, but I gotta put the video in the link so y'all can make your own conclusions for yourself, because how they describing it and what actually happened in the video does not make sense. Now, first and foremost, they said that he was riding with someone that actually stole the car. So he was riding with someone who stole the car earlier that day, and the people that, I guess, or the person who he stole a Camaro from happened to just see him at a gas station. Now, strike one. I don't know. First of all, I don't know too many people who's gonna steal a car and just be around, just joyriding, lacking in the same hood that they stole a car from. Now, I know, of course, you know, there's a thing called joyriding. You steal a car, you go joyriding, whatever, catch a few stunts, pick a few women up, whatever. But to do that in the same neighborhood that you just stole a car from does not make sense. That's one strike in the story to me, right? Not to mention, this guy must have either had GPS on his car, or he was probably one of the best Where's Waldo players I've ever seen in my life, because what's the coincidence that his car gets stolen and he happens to find the person the same day within hours with his car? Now, like I said, That's one strike. Strike two, they're pretty much saying that Mendenhall was just caught in a crossfire. Them bullets wasn't meant for him. But that's very, very, very hard to believe. If you watch the video, the way they was shooting at Mendenhall, that was a hit. The way they planned it, the way they had the cars set up, the way this car was by the exit of the gas station and the other car was right next to the gas station, the way the men formed, nah, that wasn't no, oh, I just happened to see this guy, he had my car. No, it was none of that. This was definitely a planned hit. I don't care what nobody say. If you watch the video, you can see for yourself. First of all, the way he was shooting Mendenhall, you could tell that it was personal. If someone stole your car, whatever the case may be, I don't even think you're going to want to kill that man. But let's say you want to go to that extent. You're not going to stand over this man and just keep letting off and letting off and letting off. You're not going to do that. If I didn't see the video, I would say that this was premeditated, right? But I seen the video, and like I said, it looks personal. It looked like a personal hit. It looked like this was orchestrated. And not to mention, right? This brings up my next point. Watch who you associate with. You could be guilty by association. From what the news is saying, Mendenhall had nothing to do with that car. He had nothing to do with any of that was going on. And he just happened to be in the area or be with that guy. And down to the murder, if you watch the whole situation and how it happened and how they approached him, whatever the case may be, he's sitting there like pretty much telling you like, yo, I got nothing to do with this. He put his hands up. It looked like it surprised him. Like he looked like he probably was in the area that he didn't expect to see anybody he knew. He looked like he didn't expect to see no ops. You know, like, perfect example, say if I'm in my neighborhood, I know I cause terror in my neighborhood, but I know to be alert when I'm in that neighborhood. But if I go to, let's say, Pennsylvania, and I know that nobody for sure knows me out there, and I'm in a city that nobody knows me, I'm not going to say that I'm not aware, but I'm a little more easy. I'm a little more at ease being out there than I will be in my own hometown, because I know the type of ruckus I cause in my hometown. That's how he looked. He looked like he was a little more just at ease. So when they started shooting, he's like, what's going on? Like, he put his hands up, like, what's going on? And then next you know, they kept shooting, so he just like, and it's just sad, man. It's sad how that man went out, because it looked like he didn't even see it coming. I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody say. This was definitely a hit. The news could say it was. Oh yeah. So back to the point I was getting to. Watch who you associate with, because at the end of the day, this man was in a car that he probably didn't even know was stolen, right? So let's go with the narrative that they put. He was in a car that he didn't know was stolen, and he had to suffer the consequence of being in a stolen car because this other man decided he wanted to rob somebody for their car, and now this man who had nothing to do with it is dead. You see how that worked? That's like being in a car, right? You being in the car and you got drugs or you got guns in the car, but you don't tell a friend you pick up, and next thing you know, y'all get stopped by the cops. And he know it's his, but he don't own up to it. So now y'all both going to jail. You know, you see how that worked? But in this case, it wasn't jail. It was death. So now somebody lost their lives due to the reckless actions of another person. It's about who you associate with. It's about who you around. You got to watch your surroundings. You got to stay aware. You got to be on your toes. And it's sad the way this man went out. Like I said, when y'all watch the video, keep in mind all the things that I said. This was definitely, like the news want to call it, say it was because of the car, and it's like some retaliation. It's not that, man. They literally stood over this man and made sure he died. They literally made sure he died. That don't sound like somebody that stole my car and I just happen to see them and I shoot them. Nah, this is more than that, man. I just hope y'all open your eyes, and I don't know, like I said, I'm gonna leave the video in the description. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment box below, man. Was this a hit Or was it really what the news say? Maybe he was riding around with the wrong person and he just happened to get caught in the crossfire. I think that's foolish. I think that's not how it went. I think it was a planned hit. They was waiting. It looked too professional to me. One person by the exit, the other person up there by the gas station front itself. So it's like, even if you run away or try to get away, you can't. We gonna make sure this hit happened. Come on. Like I said, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments below, man. I'm not gonna drag this video out. The proof is in the pudding. You can see the video for yourself. Like I said, I'm not gonna put it up because YouTube be acting weird. And y'all just let me know how y'all feel, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.